What is up, monsters? Romances here, and welcome back to another video. Today, we're hopping into Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. So, I have played Sherlock Holmes games in the past, just not on the channel. I think the last one I played was like The Devil's Daughter, I believe, and I don't know if that was the last one in general. Everything I was reading about this kind of looks like it was a prequel to like the Sherlock Holmes story, so I don't know if it's like a prequel for everything or if it's like going to set up its own story and stuff like that. So either way, I'm excited. I did start to test it out already and stuff like that just to see if I can get a little bit hang of the controls and stuff. It's a little difficult, but it's going to take some adjusting because I've been so used to Elden Ring, because I've been playing Elden Ring so much, trying to get to Melania and everything, so, you know, it's gonna take me a little bit to try and adjust back, but either way, I'm excited. Let's go!
Ginger. That's what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? Cheer up. We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it. Travelling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
That's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said. I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Ah, at last. I'm quite ready to get off this cursed boat.
Come on. We'll go together.
Excuse me, sir, but
Who's
I
this
believe Mr.
motherfucker?
Bleach is conducting a séance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
He just seems like a bad guy.
Why should I sit for a portrait?
You know what I'm saying? He just seems
Sir,
like a bad dude.
It's art.
He's a
It doesn't need a
bad
why.
man.
It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art as the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Ha! That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
Mediocrity.
Yeah, it's a bad dude.
Come now,
He's gonna be a
Sherry.
bad
what
guy.
did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar.
Okay, time to
You should
check if
grab
John
some.
found us a nice
I'll find
table for the
some.
evening.
I'm starving.
A plate of ceviche.
Sherry, I'm over here.
Of Cordona's even quieter than I
It's
remembered.
elementary, my
It's
dear
going to be a long
Watson.
evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No. As you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
Ah, so it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
Deliver it to him. Then what are the staff here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right, let me take a look.
Okay, so this is about where I got up to before. And I'll be totally honest,
The cane is made of
this
ebony.
part
It's worn,
doesn't
uncared
make
for,
too
and
much
bears the
sense.
scars of numerous hits.
It just
Crest
seems
depicting a bulb of garlic
like-
in a meadow. Perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows. Or
I-
Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place. The hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner. All right. I hope you
Alright.
noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this
Alright.
nobleman?
The cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here. Can I ask you a question?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
okay. Navy officer Mr. Rhodes was sitting at our table with the noble couple. The men talked about yachting, and the lady was fidgeting with the cane. Perhaps she put it aside, and her husband forgot to take it when they went to meet with the medium. Now I have a perfect excuse to enter the seance
Hey,
room.
Sherry, don't we now have the perfect excuse for the seance?
I'm just going to give the cane to its owner.
I
You
didn't
will
see
not
the owner,
persuade me
Sherry,
to
so I
take
can't
part in the
help
show.
but find him.
Alright. So they said the seance room, which... Oh, is that... How did you get here already? I literally just passed you. I'm starting to think that you're just, like, part of my imagination.
Come on, if you hurry, perhaps we'll see the ghost.
Oh, shut up. They ain't no ghost.
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. First my cane, now the diamond. Take your hands off me! Do you even know who I am? Hey, boy, that's my cane.
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made.
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
Uh-oh. Okay. Swollen reddish skin. Okay. Rich and fashionable. Okay. Doesn't wear wedding ring. And recently hit somebody with force. A head of garlic. Doesn't wear a wedding ring. Red face. Swollen reddish skin. Expensive and new clothes. Slightly red knuckles. Recently hit someone with force. Alright, let's see. Judging by the heraldic emblem on his signet ring and cane, I can be fairly certain that this man is Lord Craven, a noble Englishman in the habit of visiting resorts to receive treatment for his liver malady. Temptation to drink a few shots of alcohol. Perhaps he was unsettled by his seance. Alright, wait, what is this one? Alright, so this man is Lord Craven, a bored-rich English nobleman who travels around Europe squandering his money. His florid face indicates that he has problems with alcohol. He's still physically strong and healthy, but in a few years' time, he will be wretched. Being constantly drunk, he has issues with his temper. His red knuckles reveal that he has severely beaten at least one person quite recently. His anger issues mixed with alcohol and contrariety make him a violent person. I mean, I would say more of that. He was kind of a dick when we just walked in. Although, it's just weird. Like, why would he just be bored? But, I mean, I wouldn't know anything about, like, a liver malady or anything like that, so I guess boredom makes sense. Alright. Yeah, you bored, son. Travels around Europe, squandering his money. Yeah.
Simple
go with that.
deduction. Your cane told me everything I needed to know. I was after a strong, middle-aged man with a keen interest in adventure, noble blood, and affection for strong drink. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. That's me, Lord Andrew Craven. You are the real medium. You hear that, Emma? Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond,
That was a
too.
weird cut.
Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it. The only question is, where is it hidden? Fine. Give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this. How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a seance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former
Yeah,
owners.
that's kind of weird.
My grandfather told us it belonged to a Rajah, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
You insist the medium robbed you during the seance. But what occurred exactly?
Ah! It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands, as expected. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade.
Yep.
And quite the spectacle.
Ectoplasm is
Indeed,
interesting.
perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped
Yep.
away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
Stay here and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
Okay, so must recharge before it's able to be used again. Okay. Ah, okay.
The diamond was
Overgrowth.
placed on the table so that all participants could reach it.
Okay. do I not?
This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis.
Wait, there was some left over?
What's here, Sherry?
Half a glass of Foul Blair scotch and the remains of a Paul Aranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need?
Okay. Okay. I've never seen green ectoplasm. Oh, okay. Now I can talk to him again. This is so
What happened here?
I don't know. The ghost. I summoned it as usual, but then it all went wrong. The lady screamed and pointed at Lord Craven. And there was a shadow. Such a mystical force. It terrified the lady. And it must have taken the diamond. Who else could have?
Do you feel the presence of any supernatural entities at the moment?
Are you joking, sir? My nose is broken, this maniac wants to kill me, and you're asking about the spirits?
I suppose this can wait. I will investigate, and the culprit will be identified.
But the stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him? Please?
Seems like you're ready to delve into your mind palace, Sherry. I'm sure you'll make some good deductions.
Oh, shit. You found enough clues to make a deduction. Open the casebook with option to navigate the mind place. Inside pair the clues you've gathered to make deductions. Alright. Okay. Okay. Luca owns a pen. Okay. Sorry. Wait. Luca owns a pin in the shape of a moth. Okay. Lady Craven faced the window. During the seance, Lady Craven's place at the table was opposite of the window of the courtyard. Okay. The lady pointed across the table. Lady Craven pointed across the seance table at something and screamed. Okay. The courtyard witness. Lady Craven was pointing at the window. I'm sure she saw someone in the courtyard during the seance. Ha! Of course. When he discovered the salmon had been stolen, Lord Craven punched the medium in the face. Yeah, okay. Okay, someone in the courtyard. Pin.
It seems there may have been an unexpected visitor outside the window.
I hope it was the ghost of the Raja.
Okay. Ah, yes! This is a heel? Ah, so it's a woman.
This looks recent. A shoe with a broken heel will surely leave scratches. All right, John. Do you think a ghost could leave this footprint?
I'm reserving judgment.
How
Use
does
your
he
keen
keep
eye to follow the
ending
trail.
up everywhere? Ah, you're talking about this girl, aren't you? Are you
Finally,
Lucia?
there you are. One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No, no. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the seance room, yes?
How did you know?
Simple. You changed shoes after breaking a heel while fleeing the scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
Interesting.
I'm a novelist documenting the supernatural and those who
yeah.
witness it. Now, Should you take a starring role in the tale, I will need your name.
Oh my. A book? And you want to include me? I'm Lucia. Lucia Saletta.
Something went wrong during the séance, Lucia, but no one will tell me what happened. You would be a valuable interview if you were there.
I was. And I saw everything with my own eyes.
Describe what happened during the séance.
A lady and two gentlemen were sitting at a table, touching their hands to something. The medium started to whisper and chant, and a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest, a glowing cloud or a bubble. I pressed closer against the window to see better.
And the lady saw you?
How did you... Yes! She screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost, a sickly, evil thing.
And that's all you can tell me? Did you see any of what happened next?
The medium, Mr. Galici, he was doing something with the ghost. He grabbed at it like he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right, I have your account memorized. Good day.
You lied to the poor girl, Sherry. What a tease. She'll dream about being a character of that book.
Surely a pleasant dream is better than no dream at all, John.
Oh, let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So there's something
Lady
more
Craven
in here.
retired to her room to rest. Lord Craven remained here until the staff reported that the medium was locked in his room.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay. No. Okay. That's more like it. So you were there. Yeah, because she was there across. She saw the person in the window. This dude threw a chair. The chair's over there. That means that that dude is here. Where was the servant dude, though? Where was the servant guy in all of this? Alright, well, that's how that happened.
It began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost. The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Amazing. It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Oh, I forgot that you were here. I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
If the lady was touching a diamond, then she would have felt the ghost take it. What do you think it felt like, Sherry? A jellyfish?
Oh shit, dude. So it was her. Ooh, what a Disney. What room is this? Are you room 223?
May I ask you something?
Apologies, sir, but I've never heard of it.
Oh, whoops. 226 is upstairs. Oh. Okay, so only some of them are like with, okay. Wait, 224. What is this? 223, so it's back the other way. Okay.
Lady Craven is not who she seems.
May I ask you something?
Don't be angry, sir, but I truly don't know.
Lady Craven is not who...
Oh man, okay. What actions by Lady Craven arouse suspicion in the maids? Okay. The chef steals food? Down. Prices rising again? Down. Made her husband drunk? Up. Lots of guests this summer? Oh shit. Was on the lookout? Yep. Yeah! I overheard two staff members talking about Lady Craven. They gossiped that the woman may not be the wife of Lord Craven. Oh wow. By their observation, she was on the lookout during the evening while trying to get Lord Craven drunk. They also noticed that the lady was unsure how to properly use a fish knife. Interesting. I just walked straight into their room. That's fucking weird. So he killed her?
You're here. At last. I didn't do that. I swear. I found her this way.
Well, I did have some questions for her, but it seems I've arrived too late. Now it's a matter for the police.
Mr. Holmes, you said it yourself. They're children. They'll only make things worse. You promised me you would investigate.
Investigate a theft, not a murder. Fear not. I will tell them all I've uncovered.
Please help me. The police will surely accuse me of Emma's death. You are the only one who can find the truth.
Fine, but only because it's slightly more interesting than the walls of my room. Tell me what happened.
Look, after you left, I waited in the seance room until the servants locked up Mr. Gallici, the medium.
And was your mistress there too?
Oh, so you know? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Regardless, the staff took Emma to her room. She was still feeling dizzy.
So you didn't follow her. Interesting. Is Mr. Gallici still being held, and where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225, but that pigeon-livered man at the reception desk refused to give me the key.
Well, I will have to visit reception myself then. Perhaps he will listen to reason. Where did you go instead?
To the bar. It had been almost an hour.
I see. And how long did you stay?
I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring upstairs. Ask anyone there.
Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand. So what transpired after your detour to the bar?
I headed up to my room to find Emma on the bed. I didn't pay her much attention at first. I was still preoccupied with that damned medium. But when I realized she was silent, I drew closer and discovered she was dead. What's more, the diamond lay right there beside her.
Oh, well, that is splendid news.
Splendid? The return of the diamond will be cold comfort if I live out my days in a jail cell. You must help me.
Let me see what I can find.
Barely an hour has passed, and you already have yourself a murder mystery, Sherlock. Why am I not surprised?
Okay. Well, this looks like a job for Mr. Holmes in another video. So if you guys like it, let me know down in the comments below. If you guys have any other recommendations, suggestions, anything else you would want to see, let me know down there as well. So far, we are basically barely checked into this place. So I'm curious as to like what else is going on. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very, very interesting. But alas, we shall find out in future videos. And as always, stay awesome, guys.